Guys, so today I have a couple more YABOs, as you can see maybe in the background here. YABO, as well as a pink knife, which I'll talk about in a moment. By the way, sorry for any background noise. There's currently a pretty good thunderstorm going on, so that's just what it is. But anyway, the first package here I already opened up. This is from Brian, and Brian had sent me a message on Instagram and said that he was no longer smoking cigars, but he had a couple cigars he wanted to send my way. And I said, yeah, sure, thank you so much. And I just opened it today. It was super cool of him. He actually added a little challenge coin. So you can see this is a Georgia Police Department challenge coin with a nice little story, by the way, of the challenge coin. I can keep this upright. You can maybe pause right there, pause right there, and right there if you want to read it. But yeah, super cool, absolutely beautiful. I really love these challenge coins. I have quite a collection now. Maybe one day I'll show those, because I have a couple different viewers that send them every now and again. But they're really special. They do mean something to me. So I thought that was a really nice addition. So yeah, he sent me a bunch of nice cigars. Most of these cigars I've actually not tried yet. This is some acid cigarillos. These are Red Cameroon, and these smell very good. Yeah, acid makes a lot of the infused cigars. You can see some Cubas here, 3 tubos, also very good. Extremely unique. If you've never had a Cuba, you're definitely in for something different if you like trying different cigars. Also, we have a Nika Bustica, something like that. Never had this cigar before, so that's cool. Another acid. This is the acid one. Excuse me. Still getting over being sick here. But yeah, I've never had this one either. The single. We have a PDR 1878. This is the Kappa Sungrown. Also brand new to me. So a lot of new cigars. I will do probably more cigar reviews in the future. We have, there's 2 of these shades. These are the Undercrowns. I've actually had these before. These are the only, there's 2 of those, but this is the only cigar in this package besides the Cuba Deluxe tubes that I've had before. So that was really cool. Also, I actually saw this one online, never had it before. It's Rocky Patel, and this one's commemorating Gary Sheffield. All right, it says 600 home run. Very cool, something very different. And we also have a beautiful Rocky Patel Royal, which again, don't believe I've ever had one of those. And a Decade Cameroon. I've had the Decade, but not the Cameroon wrapped. So that'll be pretty new and interesting to me as well. So Brian, thank you so much. I mean, it was very generous of you. He wrote back, hey, no big deal. It's a big deal to me, you know, and it was just a very nice offer. Could have given this to anyone, thought of me. So I really appreciate it. And going out in thunderstorm, you know, the weather's been nice all day today. It's been sunny and like 65, 66, something like that. Worked up a little sweat working out today. So going out and enjoying one of these cigars will be really nice with the rainfall. Just really peaceful. So I'm gonna get this stuff out of the way, and we're gonna talk about the package and that knife behind us. All right, so here is a separate YABO. As you can see, open on camera, please. And a little smiley face. Yeah, a pink knife. This is a knife from QSP. I actually have 3 different models in a couple different colors. I did post a picture on Instagram, so you'll see in the future a review on this one. Just because I've never had a pink knife. Just one of those things. I mean, obviously, pink's usually for women. Doesn't mean you can't have a pink knife and be a guy. It's not my first choice for sure, but as I've said, I've gotten kind of tired of having black knives all the time, so I figured, why not? Why not try a pink knife? Makes no difference on the performance of the knife. It does also come in black and I believe green as well, but again, just to be different, I decided to use the pink one. This one's in 440C, reasonably priced, but we'll see how that edge holds up. So you'll probably see a review on this one in the future. So I cut off the address here, but I did leave Jeremy. I believe it was South Carolina. I might be mistaken. Hopefully there's a note inside. But it's funny because I cut off the address so I wouldn't show it, and underneath was the old address that the box was used before. So I had to cut that off as well. So let's zip into this. And see what we got. Alright. So, nice and sharp right now, but still fairly new. Okay, we do have a card. Always like some kind of note, know what's going on. I'm assuming because it said Yabo that I'm allowed to show this on camera. So hopefully that is okay. Oh, something in there. Oh, I love it. Awesome. Guns and coffee. This is very cool. I've actually seen patches with this on it. I do not have this. This is definitely going on the gun safe. So very, very cool. Okay, let's put the envelope off to the side. And move the box out of the way for a moment. It says, Dear Jeff, it seems crazy, but I started watching your channel almost a decade ago when I was 14 years old. I want to send you some small gifts of appreciation for all your hard work and everything you've done for your viewers. Recently, I've enjoyed your fishing videos and am always excited to see ones that come out. Here in North Carolina, the shad just finished running upriver, and if you ever want to have a blast catching them, all you need to do is some light tackle. Although I know you are not a novice, I included the fishing book. Oh man, awesome. I fish, doesn't mean I know what I'm doing. A lot of my fishing was kind of self-taught. My dad, you know, showed me how to fish, but he's not a professional fisherman or anything. He's done okay over the years, knows some things or two. My grandfather was a very successful fisherman, extremely secretive. He would never, ever, ever tell me what tackle he used to catch the big ones, when he went out, nothing like that. Basically, his idea was kind of like a tough love thing. He would just basically say, hey, you know what, you got to work at it. I'm not just going to tell you all the secrets. You figure it out on your own. Not to be mean, but to kind of teach me a lesson to, you know, to learn by myself. So yeah, I mean, it's interesting. I've definitely progressed, I think, in fishing, but I'm definitely no expert fisherman. Let's see. I include the fishing book because I found the knots and strategies mentioned in it rather useful. Furthermore, the bumper sticker included is my first production of pro-Second Amendment and other liberty-loving stickers I've just started to make. All made in the USA. I figure because of everything going on politically with firearms, now would be a good time to start a small business that actually supports the Second Amendment. So I did so and started selling on eBay. You can check me out under the eBay handle Ripe Tide Outdoors 33. So Ripe Tide Outdoors 33, ripe like the fruit. Also about Dagger and stand, although probably only good for opening letters. I picked up this knife during my world travels in a small town outside of Amazon rainforest in Colombia. I don't speak Spanish, so I have no idea where the Dagger was produced or what the symbols mean, but I bought it. I thought it was interesting. I thought it was an interesting piece. I don't know why I'm stumbling reading. I do know how to read, and this is typed out, so yeah. Thanks again, and hope to see more of your content. Sincerely, Jeremy. Thank you so much, Jeremy. Sorry I stumbled through your letter. I just got done doing something, so I'm half out of breath, and I'm trying to read it through the viewfinder, but excuses, right? So yeah, that is really cool. I mean, again, no one ever has to send me anything. I don't know, people always say thank you so much, and I want to give something back. You don't have to. Just watching the videos, sincerely, that's all I'm here for. You know, I'm not making the videos for myself. I'm making it so other people can enjoy them, whether it's entertaining, maybe you learn a thing or two, maybe it starts a hobby. That's the most satisfaction I get of being online, is just getting other people into some of my hobbies, mostly knives. That really is the coolest thing that's ever happened. So anyway, let's see what he's talking about. It's very, very interesting sounding. Got some styrofoam in here. Yeah. Take everything out so I get the box out of the way. Oh, we got some cool stuff in here. Alright. So box on the ground. Packaging out of the way. Alright. So first, very cool SOG Mac V tool. I've actually seen these, or similar, I should say I've seen rip-off versions. I don't think I've seen that version. That is awesome. Also, a little credit card multi-tool. I've seen these before. So first, let's take a look at these different features here. A bunch of different stuff. This might go on the keys. I actually have to do another EDC update, but I have a lot of stuff in my keys, and I might swap stuff out again. But very cool little multi-tool. I like that. Also a little credit card multi-tool. Be very handy. Bottle opener in there. Fishing book. I like this. Fishing Basics, the Complete Illustrated Guide. This is pretty neat. How, when, and where to fish, fishing rigs, lure making, fishing techniques, ice fishing, and fly tying. That's another thing I thought maybe to get into. Believe it or not, I do have a fly fishing setup. I've only gone fly fishing 3 times, and all 3 times at a pond. I never did any stream fishing. That's a whole, I know like fly tying is a complete entire hobby within itself. Who knows? Maybe in the future. Yeah, this looks like a ton of information. Oh, very cool. I will definitely, I'll probably look at this when I'm outside smoking a cigar. So yeah, that is awesome. Books, one of my favorite things ever. People always talk about, you know, what to store for the apocalypse. Books. Books with important things you need to know, because when the internet's not there, you know, and you can't, you know, just go ahead and make a phone call or text someone who knows something. You know, there's no more Google. I'm not saying society's gonna break down or anything. I'm just saying books are good to have. I just like books for information. So let's try this first. Break out that QSP again. Okay. Ooh, we got some, looks like some hot sauce. Looks like a wax top too, which is extra fancy. Usually means extra hot too. Oh, look at that. That thing is wicked. We got a skull wax top. I'm not sure how they do that. They probably mold the skulls first. I said it's wicked. Wicked Tickle. Ghost pepper sauce. World-class heat. Deliciously painful. That is super interesting. I almost don't want to open it, but maybe we'll do a review on that. I don't know. I love collector's hot sauce too. I just have no place to put it. But that is pretty cool. Electric Pepper Company in Russell, PA. How about that? I didn't even know about this. You know what's funny about Pennsylvania? Pennsylvania has so many small little towns. You could tell me 100 or 200 different towns in Pennsylvania. I've never heard of them. Literally. And there's a lot of places in Pennsylvania, if you've never been here before, where you can't even get to them off the highway. You have to like turn to one town and drive through that town for the next town, then the next town. It's a really weird state in that sense. There's a lot of tiny towns everywhere. I've lived in Pennsylvania for like 15 years now, something like that, 16 years, and I've never heard of Russell. So I'll have to look it up and see how far they are from me. But that is very interesting. So there's the ingredient list. Pretty cool. I love that. That is really neat. Okay, so let's see what's going on in here. I see a scabbard poking out. Oh, wow, look at this thing. This is pretty cool. This is like, you know, I feel like a knight's dagger. I don't know what these markings are, or if I'm even looking at them right side up. Y, backward C, tall, lowercase r, a. Now, someone watching probably knows. You'll correct me on that. That is super interesting. Really beautiful. Well, it's a showpiece. It's not sharpened, although I'm sure this would work as a dagger. Beautiful etching, though. It is really something. We go slow from here, as you can see. It is really beautiful. This reminds me of something my grandfather would have purchased. My grandfather loved to travel all around the world. My father's father, who's unfortunately passed away, he loved to travel and occasionally bring back daggers and stuff like this from different countries. They were never really like sharpened and usable. They're more of like, I want to say kind of touristy things, but they're usually traditional designs. And here's a few of them, just really beautiful. But that is a very beautiful dagger. Again, no idea. This is on this knife 3 times. If anyone out there knows what that says or what language that is, I really have no idea. It's pretty interesting though. I really like that. Very, very cool. Alright. package. Oh, this is going to be the stand for it. Okay. Put that down. I think there's another piece of wood in here. Yep. Alright. So let's see how my engineering is. We can figure this stand out. I'm going to say yes. Yeah, I got that in the first shot. Not too shabby. Don't want to force anything. Alright. That's actually beautiful. I'm going to have to find a spot for this. That really is something else. So thanks again. I mean, this is very, very nice of you. I'm going to go outside right now and I'm going to read this book. I'm going to enjoy one of these cigars. I'm not sure which one. Probably one of these, because I've never had these before. Just a quick smoke. Enjoy it during the thunderstorm. So I hope you guys enjoyed the quick video. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Take care.